While I make videos about the Matlab Kuch series, one of the major criticisms I get for the series was that Jamie, listen, that was a different time. उस टाइम में ये सब चलता था. But I have to tell you, as I took up the challenge just to notice how bad can a movie called Virgin Bhanupriya truly be, I realized in many ways nothing has changed. Because a film like this was greenlit and put on a streaming platform that clearly underestimates the intelligence of the audience and believes कि हमें जो भी मिलेगा हम बिना सोचे समझे उसे accept कर लेंगे. When I saw a father in the film talk to his daughter about the ultra wings sanitary pads and verbatim say, तुझे ultra wings pads की क्या जरूरत है? तू तो इतनी दुबली पतली है. I knew I was in for an absolutely cringeworthy movie experience. The movie focuses on Bhanupriya, a girl desperately wanting to lose her virginity, and even more so after multiple astrologers come to the conclusion that she will never engage in coitus even if she gets married. Her perpetually horny friend and the caricaturish characters that she meets in the journey of just getting laid because life में और कोई priority नहीं है is basically the premise of the movie. This film is not worthy of your time, money or intellect, but just give me the opportunity to tell you कि कितना बुरा product है ये. ये मूवी का एम तो है कि वो एक फनी सेक्स कॉमेडी है, बट ये फिल्म बहुत ही डीपली प्रॉब्लमैटिक है और मैं प्रिसाइसली आपको बताऊंगा क्यों. You know what is the saddest part about the film? Urvashi Rauthela as Bhanupriya actually tries in this film. Tries to salvage by trying to showcase some humanity in this bizarre script and writing. Her effort gets completely overshadowed with the absolutely preposterous script. Even worse to see actors like Archana Puran Singh, Vijendra Kala and Rajiv Gupta, actors from whom you can churn out phenomenal performances, but them being in this world created by director Ajay Lohan is painful, and trust me, I'm just being kind. This doesn't even fall in the category of being so bad that it's good. It's just bad. Let's get to the writing first. Sumit Gulati plays a creep who can't pronounce his S's. So he serenades the girl and sings to her. Moot karane ki wajah tum ho. The quoting in this film falls in the same category of early 2000s Tushar Kapoor films.
Kya funny hai.
Tell me girls in the comments below, will you ever fall head over heels for a man who comes to you by introducing his friends and says, ये झंडू, पुंगी, चुकिया और मैं शर्तिया ट्रिप पे चलेगी मेरे साथ? I assume the sane female viewers here will run in the opposite direction. What do we get in the film though? Is a dream sequence in Goa जहाँ पर romantic couple सब्जी की टेबल के बगल में बीच में नाचते हैं. The film has some of the most poetic lines. As a male character rejects a girl, he says, head and shoulders की जुओं वाली मॉडल बनने चली L'Oreal. वाह 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 वाह. Another poetic line of the father in the film goes, जिसमें कल्चर नहीं होता वो वल्चर होता है. The film is filled with offensive stereotypes and it just takes us back to vintage commercial and hollow from within cinema that we have progressed so far away from. The character that is socially inept is seen writing a letter for the girl that doesn't give him bhav with his blood. While being scared of bleeding, he squeals, to which the friend says, कैसी आवाज निकाल रहे हो? Gay हो क्या? Archana Puran Singh and her husband Rajiv Gupta are constantly shaming each other on their physical appearances. Archana Puran Singh calls him ugly by referencing Vinod Kambli. The husband looks at her dancing and says, patli to tab bhi nahi hoti. The expectations of women are so low in this film that the main character looks at a man and says, तुम सिगरेट नहीं पीते? लड़कियों के पीछे भी नहीं भागते? तुम तो श्री राम हो. I don't know why Gautam Gulati did this film, maybe to just show off his abs, but it seems like someone else has dubbed his voice and just the sight of him talking about his penis, yes, that happens too, is just embarrassing. I would guess Gautam would want to forget about this film as quickly as he can. Archana Puran Singh, annoyed at her ex-husband's new girlfriend, looks at her and says, ये बंगाली लोग ना काला जादू करते हैं तुम्हें वश में करने के लिए. There is a hospital sequence also in this film that unnecessarily tries to make a political statement, which is so inhumane and targets a section of society that you will be repulsed at the very thought. Guys, this film is so problematic and this will be clearly brushed off the radar because not many people are talking about this film, but this makes even the Matlab Kuch series in comparison come across as pretty normal. The film is outright sexist in every shape and form and communicates the idea to the public that are not only harmful but borderline disgusting. The annoying rebel friend Rukul, honestly God bless the actor and her soul for trying, but she communicates the most problematic ideas in the film. Her life in the film basically is about sex, and she fills the ears of her best friend about it in every scene. दोनों को जिंदगी में और कोई काम नहीं है, बस यही सोचते रहते हैं. In one scene she tells her friend, boyfriend और जूतों में कोई फर्क नहीं होता, आज पहना तो कल नहीं. She further gives the worst advice to the main character of how to act when things are about to get freaky in bed. An advice that takes all the concepts of consent and puts it in a muddy mess. She tells her, थोड़ा feminine type behave करना, आधी रस्सी खींचना, आधी छोड़ देना, otherwise interest चला जाता है. Translation by Jamie. Don't say yes or no. Consent किया भाड़ में. Guys, I've just scratched the surface. It even gets worse. When the main character goes in a panic mode, she asks for advice. The best friend tells her, hold his hand. और अगर बात ना बने, attack कर दे साले पे. The concerned main character asks, do you want me to rape him? To which the girl says, okay, wait for this. She says, तूने कभी लड़के का रेप सुना है? अबला भी हम है, तबला भी हम ही बजाएंगे. The film is the accurate representation of what we want to forget about Hindi cinema. It's crass, vulgar, and socially irresponsible. What the creators don't understand is that we as viewers are imbibing the best content all over the world. And cinema fans will not accept shit if it's just presented with a red ribbon. It's still shit. These dated sex comedies with the most dim-witted characters is exhausting, and I took up the challenge to watch it. It annoyed me, infuriated me, that these films still get funding and get promoted. Honestly, no one should go through this, and I mean no one. And that was a video, guys. Write down in the comments below whether you have some video ideas for our channel. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.